Hello, this is me again for part three of the updates for January 3rd, 2021. We just made it through the VHS tapes. Now I gotta go through. Now we're gonna go show you some couple of CDs and DVDs. Let's start with this shelf number one. Okay, couple of DVDs, CDs I have. It's a soundtrack album of The Big Chill, based on the motion picture of The Big Chill, made in 1983. This is on compact disc when it came out back in 1983. It's a great movie, and there's a great soundtrack too, made by like Motown Records. At that time, it was made on those vinyl records during the 1980s. Here's like the Bronx Tale soundtrack album. The same Bronx Tale stars with Robert De Niro and Cheers Palminteri. Stars and directed by Robert De Niro, with the songs from this movie: Streets of the Bronx, I Wonder Why, Little Girl of Mine, It's a man's world, I'm so proud, and many more good songs in this soundtrack of the Bronx Tale. The Bronx Tale soundtrack album came out back in 1993. It was out the same time with audio cassettes. CDs were the best back in those days. Probably nowadays, everybody's probably downloading movies or music. Here's a Greatest Follies of football. Yep, the ones that came out back in the 1980s when it's from Fox Hills Video under a license of Media Home Entertainment. This is from Warner Home Video approximately in 2005. Here's volume 1 of the Greatest Football Moments. Yep, I had to get this because I like these football follies. Here's volume 2. Yep. Making sure if the disc is in there. I can never trust that. Hold on. The next DVD I have is with Glenn Close and Michael Douglas in Fatal Attraction Special Collector's Edition. And this DVD was out in 2002. And one of the bonuses I know on this disc has the ending of the director's cut version of Fatal Attraction, when Glenn Close tries to commit suicide by using the cake knife and cut her throat. Yep. But in the theatrical version of Fatal Attraction, Michael Douglas kills Glenn Close in the bathtub at that house in upstate New York. Yep. Fatal Attractions is just one of the great shocking films. When that little girl's bunny was boiling in the pot, that shocked the whole audiences back in 1987. The next DVD I have here is Disney's Hercules, part of the Walt Disney Gold Classics series. That was going to be out in the early 2000s. Yep. I used to have it on VHS. Not much bonuses, but this is back in the early days of the DVDs. The next one we have here, that is Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory, starring Gene Wilder and Jack Albertson. I showed you Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory on VHS in the 1984 release, and this is the 2001 reissue. Originally it came out in the late 90s. Yep. And it's in the Snappy Case edition of Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. And now here's the DVD I got it from the FYE over in Reading Mall in Reading, Pennsylvania. Disney's 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea. I showed you the VHS one from 1980, one of the previous videos that I got it like months ago. Yep. Part of the Walt Disney's Special Vault series for 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea, which was back in 2002. Here's Orson Welles' critical acclaimed Citizen Kane from 1941. And this was released on DVD in 2002, I guess. Yep. Citizen Kane is one of the greatest movies of all time, since The Godfather and Casablanca. This DVD was released in 2001 from Warner Home Video, was marked to the 60th anniversary. And I have this on VHS when it's from Nostalgia Merchants Division of Media. Yep. And the best quote in the movie, Orson Welles says, that was Rosebud drops the snowball down the stairs. Here's one of the popular musicals of all times Barbra Streisand did with Walter Matthau and Michael Crawford in Hello, Dolly in 1969. At that time, she did Funny Girl. And this DVD of Hello, Dolly came out approximately in 2003 from 20th Century Fox Home Entertainment. I have this on VHS from 20th Century Fox Video in a drawer box packaging. I'll show you what the DVD looks like. This ain't exactly the Godfather DVD. Yep. And here's another musical I have on DVD. My Fair Lady, starring with Audrey Hepburn and Rex Harrison. Winner of 8 Academy Awards in 1964. That same year, Julie Andrews did a performance in Mary Poppins. And this DVD of My Fair Lady came out in 1998, one of the early DVD releases. And I have My Fair Lady in 1984 release from CBS Fox Video. And it's a Warner Home Video Snappy Case version. Yep. And this film, My Fair Lady, did a remake from the 1938's Pygmalion with Wendy Hiller and Leslie Howard. And here's a special edition Muppet Show first season DVD. That's got to be from, not from Columbia TriStar Home Video, but from Bona Vista Home Entertainment. Back in the days in the 1990s, the Muppet programs were under a license of Disney. This got to be from 2005 release. And I gotta figure out who's the guest stars on this Muppet Show DVD. Yep. Maybe Bob Hope or somebody, or George Burns, and even Peter Sellers. Now I got the Cleveland Brown, the complete Season 2. I wish I was going to get Season 1. The Cleveland Brown show ran from 2009 till it was off the air in 2013, about nearly 90 episodes. And this DVD's got to be from 2010 release. Boy, I love the FYE over at that mall in Reading, Pennsylvania. Here's Family Guy Volume 3, known as Season 3. And this DVD was out in 2005. Yep. This is when Family Guy returned to Fox in 2005. After it was off the air just for 3 years. And here's a last final Fresh Prince of Bel-Air season in Season 6 in 1995 and 96. Yep. This is when the series canceled. Yep, with Will Smith as Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. And I like James Avelley as Uncle Phil. Now I got the complete DVD sets of the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. And now you're going to enjoy this, my YouTubers. Pee-wee's Playhouse Season 1. I had to get this because this is a pretty cheap item. It's used, guaranteed, and it looks kind of like brand new. From Image Entertainment. Yep. And it's about 9 hours and 35 minutes, about 23 episodes. from seasons 1 and 2 of Pee-wee's Playhouse. It included lost shows never before release. The talking couch names like A Cherry, yep. Get Wacky at Pee-wee's Playhouse. Now here's like the serious TV show of NYPD Blue Season 1. The first season has Dennis, I think it's David Caruso, and the main character is Dennis Francis Sipowicz. James MacArthur has got to be the Arthur Fancy. Probably James McDaniel, yeah. NYPD Blue lasted from 1993 up till 2005, about 12 seasons. It was off the air. This was released from 20th Century Fox Home Entertainment in 2002. I'll be getting more of the NYPD Blue DVDs. I got seasons 1, 2, and 3. Now I got season 2. When David Caruso left the series, Jimmy Smits took over as Bobby Simone. And also in the series house with Gordon Chapp as Greg Medavoy. James Martinez is played by John Vittorio's brother, Nicholas Vittorio. That was his younger brother. And this is also from 2003 release from Fox Video, from 20th Century Fox Home Entertainment of NYPD Blue. Now, here's my favorite TV show series of the one and only The Sopranos. Ran from 1999 up to 2007 of 86 episodes, starring with James Gandolfini as Tony Soprano. One of my favorite episodes I like on this disc, I'm not going to show you all the DVDs, I'm going to show you some. The pilot episode, 46 long, Meadowlands. Then it's like The Legends of the Tennessee Multisanti, Boca, the one with the soccer coach, and finally the I Dream of Jenny Casamano, something like that. I can't pronounce it. And it comes with some bonuses on it. And the best quote I like in these series, AJ says, "So what, no freaking ZD? Better than using the other strong F word." Now here's season 2 of The Sopranos, Ricky April's season. On this DVD, on this second season, it has guy walks into like a psychiatrist's office. Then it has Big Girls Don't Cry, D Girl, Full Leather Jacket, The Knight with White Shiny Armor, and Funhouse. The one with Tony's friend Pussy gets whacked on the boat named Sue Gouts because he was working for the FBI. Now we got season 3, my favorite season in the series. The one with Ralphie joined the series, played by Joe Partano, and he's a psychopath in the series. He was in one of the episodes on this season. I like Mr. Rogerio's Neighborhood, the Fortunate Son, Employee of the Month, the one with Tony Soprano's psychiatrist Dr. Melfi gets raped by that stupid ass Puerto Rican guy at the parking garage. Then it's like University, the same episode when like Ralphie beats up the strip girl at the parking lot. Boy, what a psychopath he is. To save us all from Santa's power. Then the best episode in this season is the Pine Barrens. The one with Paulie and Christopher got lost in the Pine Barrens in the woods looking for the Russian guy. Then the Army of One. The same one with Jackie Aprile Jr. gets whacked and AJ got expelled from school. They were taking him into the military school. Now we got season 4 in the series. Yep. And that was the season when like Ralphie gets killed. He deserved it. And it has for all That's Public and Private. No Show. Then there's the one with Christopher Columbus and Christopher. Then Watching Too Much Television. Then we have the Strong Silent Type. The one where Christopher was on drugs and they're putting him to like the rehab. Then it's Whitecaps, the one with Tony and Carmela got into like a divorce because of this Russian girl. Tony Soprano's ex-Russian girl called Carmela because she was drunk, and that's why the Russian girl and her cousin, the one with the one leg, they had a fight with Fiker and Featherwood Holdings. And I like the part when in this episode, in the Whitecaps one, the Tony Soprano's guys was having drove the suit guys into like a real estate guy's house, and they bothered him with playing the D. Martin music. Yep. Then we got season 5, the Johnny Sax season, and Frank Vincent is Philly Leotardo, the same one who played Billy Bats in Goodfellas. And also Steve Buscemi was in it, before he did Nucky Thompson on the Boardwalk Empire, and he plays Mr. Pink in Reservoir Dogs. On this season it has 2 Tonys, Where's Johnny, and also it has All Happy Families, in Camelot. Then it also has a Test Dream, Long-Term Parking in this episode with Adriana the Surfer, Christopher's girlfriend, gets whacked because he found out she was with the FBI. Then All Due Respect. At the end of that episode in that season, Johnny Sack gets arrested by the FBI. Yep. God, I love The Sopranos. Here's Sopranos Season 6, Part 1. That's My Mother Hates this season because she hates Vito and calls him Johnny Cakes. Members only. At the end of this episode, when Uncle Junior's losing his mind, he shot Tony Soprano by accident. Then Tony Soprano was in the hospital and joined the club. Then mayhem. Then he got better at the hospital. That is fishy parts of the thigh. The one in that same episode with Paulie Walnuts' mother, he thought his mother was his aunt. Then Mr. and Mrs. John Sacramone's Request, the one with the wedding. Then like Live Free or Die, the one with Vito was in the other state, like he had to go. Because it all started in that episode 5 in this season. They caught him at the strip club. He was being gay. Then it has Johnny Cakes, The Ride. Then it also has Cold Stones, the one that killed Vito by Philly Leotardo. And Silvio and the other guy kills Fat Dom's right at that meat store. Yep. Boy, The Sopranos were just the best show in the series. They thought it was out, they pulled me back in. Okay, that includes part 3. That includes the third part of the video update. And I'll see you again. And I'll see you again soon for part 4. Until then, keep on watching. Thank you.